Hey, yo, the smell of this fucking hallway in this building. First of all, it's a disgrace that y'all motherfuckers would come in Black Rock's building smelling like cows, like a zoo. Yo, you ever walk near the Bronx Zoo? This is for my New York people. Yo, you ever walk near the Bronx Zoo? Like, I'm talking about really close. Like on the Southern Boulevard, Boston Road side of like the Bronx Zoo. You feel me? You ever walk over there and that shit, it just stink? Yo, that's how the fucking office smells, yo. You are in Black Rock's building smelling like shit. This is an absolute disgrace. No wonder these motherfuckers want to take over the world. No wonder they say that you'll own nothing and be happy by 2030. Because look at the dumb shit that people do. Like, and then, you got to be careful with some of these broads. Because they'll say, well, I got this quote-unquote disorder, this genetic disorder that makes me smell like a pig in a sty. Like, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, it's your boy Magoo, man. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Listen, I'm tired of myself making excuses in life. So being the fact that I'm tired of accepting excuses from myself in life, it kind of lowers my tolerance of accepting excuses from other people. So it's very annoying when, like people say some shit and then give an excuse, because I try every fucking day of my life not to make excuses, like dead ass. Like, why am I not rich right now? Motherfucker, because I haven't come up with an idea on how to get rich. That's how. It's not because I'm being lazy and sitting on my ass. What the fuck? If I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Shit. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit down and read a book. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be the first thing, is I need to get out of the world of all of you abject failures and then get into the world of what successful people do and live. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fastest way into that is a good story. So there you go. Get me thinking. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I bring all of this up, man, because last night at training, no excuses. None. See, when it's Wednesday and it's time for them punches and them kicks and everything to be married together, all your skills to be married together, you can't come in there making excuses, you see? Like I said to this guy, we had one guy. So this one student, he comes, he been coming through. That motherfucker come to every striking class. So he made it all the way to Warrior, just going to every striking class. Shout out to my man. All right, cool. You got yourself into Warrior by being good at striking. Excellent. But guess what? You're Warrior now, so you also have a chance to do more grappling. He doesn't do any grappling. So I said to myself, and then, I don't want to say no names, but, he started hopping on the bandwagon because, see, this is what the young boys do. See, this shit in my generation. I'm a millennial. This shit started in my generation. It's down to the Gen Z boys and even to the Gen Alpha boys. So, it's this the male worship. You feel me? We have to, we in that era now. See, a lot of our young men don't believe in God. They're not religious. They're not God-fearing. So they worship other men. You know what I'm saying? They worship other idols. That's just how the world works, bro. I don't want to hear shit. If you don't believe in a God, you believe in something. Like you have some type of religion, you have some type of faith. You feel me? I don't care who you are. Like, no, everyone has some type of religion. Everyone has something they worship out here. I don't want to hear shit. Like, I watch it every day. Hell, I've even seen some men worship their family. I've seen some men worship their family, covet the ground their family walks on, regardless of if they're being mistreated or not. It's kind of crazy to me, but you know what I'm saying? Listen, we all need something to believe in. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I have no problem with that. But when males worship other males, I have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Not men. Males worshiping other males. Like, I have a problem with that. So, you see certain things. We're in that era now where, oh, this person is this, so I'm going to go over there with that. And I remember telling the guy, I was like, yo, be careful, whatever. And, he never comes through for grappling. It's always some reason why he can't do this shit. And then, now that sparring is on, yeah, cool. Your punches and kicks is litty, but bro, this is a fight. I'm practicing for a fight. So I'm going to catch your kick. I'm going to put you on the floor. I'm going to catch your punch. I'm going to get to that clinch. And I said, all I'm going to do is wrestle you. And I fucking just took him down. I took him down like 3-4 times right quick. Had his ass all on that fucking floor. You know what I'm saying? And I got up and I said, such and such can't teach you that. Feel me? Because, see, I watch enough MMA to know what the formula is. I know what the formula is. We're caught up in the entertainment aspect of it, which is this hybrid kickboxing with grappling. Kickboxing featuring grappling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that shit is. It's like kickboxing featuring grappling. Like, it looks ridiculous. And because you don't see the formula, because with MMA, I realized that you can't really teach MMA. What you have to do is you have to be able to teach working with your base, understanding your base. See, Master Chim, he refers to this shit as a funneling. He refers to it as funneling. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying. No one really teaches MMA because no one can really teach funneling. Yo, it's funny, when I went to Costa Rica, I got a glimpse of this. Not necessarily in Mexico, but in Costa Rica, I got a glimpse of this where the master, everything was, I remember when we was wrestling, and like, at that time I would act like a wrestler. Like, I want to shoot, I want to get in a super low stance, and he would say to me, like, no, like, bro, this is more like your wrestling for jiu-jitsu should be more MMA based. And I'm like, huh? Like, and he's like, yo, I want you to stand up a little more. I want you to, like, keep everything tight. It's cool. You feel me? But look for that clinch more. And this is something that I heard in my gym, in my home gym a few times. But then when I really started to go and train more, it made more and more sense to me. And then when I got invited to Elite with Master Chim, that's when it made a lot of sense. And then when I saw the Rua Tolo fight, that's when it really hit home. Like, oh, this is what we should be doing. And so that's why we see such crappy MMA out here, because no one is teaching funneling. Everyone is teaching this wide open style of, like, we're gonna, like, strike and then part-time grapple. And it's like, no, motherfucker. Like, I watched a great fight last week where guys were just going. This Russian guy versus this guy from, like, Kazakhstan. They were going. And the Russian dude, I mean, just fucking, they got this scramble on. And that dude just caught him with a quick choke. Just caught him. Like, hold that. And I'm like, yo, that shit was litty. But that's MMA. That's how you do that shit. You feel me? That's how you go. You go for it all. Like, yo, it was crazy. But nonetheless, great learning experience, because you realize, yo, with that funneling system, man, this is how everything is going to work. This is how everything's going to work, man. So with that said, make sure you practicing that shit. Make sure you practicing your funneling. And stop making excuses on why you can't get better at this shit. Because Magoo is not making excuses. Feel me? I could have not did an episode tonight, but no, I love talking to y'all. No excuse. All right, so go ahead, hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Fuck with me. Oh, follow me on the gram, Magoo_JJ. Appreciate you all for listening, man. I'll be back. Right now, I got to get ready for my next workout. I'll see y'all soon. Oos.